Hello everybody and welcome to Angelica's Journal. My name is Angelica. I hope all of you is doing well, enjoying the beautiful sunshine. Spring is on its way and I know I'm getting all excited. So my latest development, I did a video on my beautiful palm tree. It used to be in this pot and I repotted it and I recorded it, but silly me, I deleted the video by accident. I thought it was my aloe vera one, and being older and needing glasses and looking at this tiny little square, it looked like I was deleting the aloe vera and I was actually deleting the palm. So I did want to talk about the palm though. And so we'll talk about it today along with my African violet. They are potted in regular potting soil. And I don't know if you can tell on the camera, the flowers are pretty dried out. They're in regular potting soil right now. And I did buy special African violet soil. So, and then this one did not come back. I was hoping it was a white one. I was hoping it would come back. It has not. So, I am going to get rid of that one. What I don't know is why is this? I don't know. It goes, the light goes in and out. It flickers. I don't know why. It should be on off. Maybe it got messed up and I didn't reset it. I don't know. Anyways, so that is my dilemma. Lost the video to this. So we'll talk about it because of this. And we will do the African violet. Now, with the palm, it is now in a smaller pot, which I think it'll be a lot happier. It is also in the cactus, succulent, and palm soil, just like my aloe is in. So I think it'll be happier with that. And I won't mess up my cabinets anymore because this one, when you water it, it has one hole. The tray is very shallow. So if I overwatered it and the tray wasn't big enough, it would go onto my wooden cabinet. And water does wreck the wood. So I love the pot, it's beautiful. But I have no use for it if it doesn't have a decent tray on it. So I repotted it into one of my green ones. The roots were perfect for it. Nice cachepot, the butterfly, and the flowers. And there we go. Done. Now, when I repotted that palm, when the leaves and stems dry out, I cut them off. Well, I did not realize how many I cut off. Now, when I dug up the roots and repotted it, I found another clump of roots. And I don't know if you can tell, but like there's a stem, that one. There's like 4 stems, no growth on it, but they were from when I cut off the dry stems and leaves. That was in there and the roots were intact. So I don't know if it just didn't have enough time to rot away, or are these going to produce new, I think they're called fronds. If they're going to produce new fronds, I don't know. But I thought I'd plant it up, put it under the grow light, and see what happens. So that is under my grow light. And if it works, great. If it doesn't, oh well, you move on, right? Just like this guy. So I can get rid of this pot. So I had white, pink, and purple. Well, the white was not doing too good. And it's still tugging a bit. But you know what? Spring is coming. Garden centers are going to have a bunch of plants. I'll just start over with the white. So I'm going to dump this. I don't have a container, so I'm going to go dump it directly in the... Oh, no, 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 no. Does not go in the garbage with my bucket. So this is the old soil from the palm and the aloe. So this goes in there, and it will be dumped into that composting corner in the garden. Yeah, the roots are all rotted. This part is still intact, but I'm not going to worry about it. Like, there's no roots. Like, it's all just loose soil. So it did rot. All right. So I'm going to give this a quick cleaning just to get rid of the salt buildup and the soil. And I will pause you and I'll be right back. All right, I am back. And these pots, both the blue and white ones, are from my mom. She was also a plant lover, and she had plants in it. And so since she can no longer use it because of her dementia and being in a nursing home, I now have it at my place. And yeah, so what we're going to do is we're going to transfer this guy into here, clean this pot out from the calcium lime buildup, and then put this guy in there. This is the original pot. See, the label's still on it that I had bought it when I bought it. That was the pot it was in. So, and I really want to use these with the glass plates. So, now this guy. We are going to, and yes, I have thought about maybe putting it in one of these pots and then in here, just like this guy would be, like basically just put that guy in there. See, with this guy, I could do that and get away with it because it's probably already planted in African violet soil. And the roots are not coming out the bottom. So maybe that's what I'll do with this guy. See, you change your mind along the way. I was sure I was going to repot it, and now I'm like, maybe not. You just do it and do, you know, whatever. Oh, this guy has a root of its own, huh? Maybe I'll plant that one in a little pot. But yeah, all right, so now we need to clip the tops because these flower petals are all dry. So we're going to pinch them, and I don't have my glasses on. You just take your nail and pinch it. Take your nail, go behind the flower and pinch. I should have my glasses on for this. So grab the flower, go behind it, and pinch. With all of them, you do that. Because all the flowers are spent. You need it to make new flowers. And then if it shoots out a new stem and flowers on that, at that point you can go in and cut off these stems. But there is a leaf here growing, So we're going to leave that. And you know what? I think I am going to do it that way. There, just like that. Once it fills in with flowers, these leaves go down and you're not even going to notice. It's a pot in a tray. Because this is basically the cache pot and this is to catch water. I like that. I think I'm going to leave it like that. And I think I'll do it the same with this guy. Well, wait a minute. Yeah, I'm going to have to wash it anyways. So we're going to put them in this, right? And then clean the pot. Put it in the pot and then in here. Got it. And this one looks horrible. Where did I get this one from? Down there? Oh, I didn't clean that one. That has to be cleaned. These two have to be cleaned. All right. So now we're going to loosen up the soil. Now, the roots are probably not all the way to the edge, but I'm going to loosen it around the edge because, and a slight lift, because you do not want to damage the roots. So whether the roots are on the edge or not, you always do it on the edge. And then you use your 2 fingers and try and hold the stem, turn it upside down and shake it. And there we go. Whoa, look at how much soil was not being used. Whoa, look at that. That's a lot of soil that, All right, so we're gonna make it so that it goes in the pot, right? So this side is kind of large and I don't want to plant it like this. So let's see if we can get rid of some. No, looks like the roots were going that way. All right, well, we may have to squish it in a bit. Ooh, I got my little rake. See, oh no, look at that. You can see all the fibers. That's definitely root. And I don't want to damage the roots. So you know what? I think I'm going to just leave it like that. And I'll just have to, it'll be either offset or I'll have to squish it in. All right. So now we need, we didn't open up the African violet soil. All right, here's my pink tub with my scoop. This we'll put to the side. And let's get some African violet soil. Ooh. So this is the African violet soil. And yes, I am a Miracle Grow girl. Out of all the years I've bought soil from Miracle Grow, I've only had one bag that I have issues with, and that'll be on the video where I plant my rubber tree plant. I have to repot it. I will show you the house plant, the potting soil bucket. I have a bucket for it. And I will show you what my issue is this time around. But this is the first time and the only time that I've ever had a problem with their soil. I love their soil. I have no problems with it. All right. So there we go. And this plant gets watered in, so I'm not going to worry about watering it. Since it has a glass tray, it will be fine. So there. And now we're going to put this guy in there. I'll try and squish him in there. Squish. Whoa. All right, I did not feel any roots cracking or anything. And yes, it is a little to one side, but whatever. It's okay. It gives me an opening here to put water if I don't water it from the bottom. All right, so now we need some more soil. Top her up. Don't worry about the leaves. As long as you don't get the upper leaves, you should be good. the lower leaves are going to lose them anyways, right? They're constantly replenishing themselves. So I'm not too worried, except, you know, look at the roots there. Oh, well. Maybe I shouldn't have put so much soil on the very bottom. So then it would have been deeper. But it adapts, right? Plants have that survival instinct. So if the roots are too high and the soil's not high enough, it will spread its roots down, which it does anyways, and it will fix itself. And after a couple waterings, remember just to check. So now we're going to straighten the leaves. Again, pinch the flowers. That one, the whole stem came off. Oh, maybe it's so dry that all the stems are coming off. Yeah, they're all dry. You know what? I don't like that. Not the stems, but how high the crown is. I don't like this. So, yes, sometimes you make boo-boos, as I am witness to that with my video. So you just redo it. Just not happy with this being the way it is. You know what? Put very little on the bottom, like 1/2 inch. It keeps falling out the bottom. And then put it in. Put some soil in the bottom so that when you straighten it, oh no, it's not going to straighten now. Okay, I hope you can see, no, probably not. There we go. Now I'm happy. The crown is not sticking up in the air. There we go. I kind of made a mess of it though, but hey, they'll recoup. All right, back to the... So I guess if the whole stem is dry, you can just pull it. There. And then from the crown, it'll produce new leaves. It'll be a happy little plant. Now, see, these are not dry, the stems all the way. Oh, this one is. But these still have moisture in them. So we're going to leave it. Maybe they're going to produce flowers on those stems. All right, so... Oh, okay. This guy. This goes in here. All right, so now I got to wash them. And these pulled off petals can all go in here, because they'll just decompose and add nutrients to the soil. Because I'm putting it out in the garden, right? So that's where you want to put all your old soil and any organic matter. And then when you need soil, you take it from that pile. And depending on how much organic matter is in it, you may have to add nutrients, but why buy soil if you don't have to, right? I only buy soil for my houseplants, and I could make it myself, but it's just easier and it's the right mix. So I buy it for my house plants every couple of years. And then in the garden, I just enrich it with like sheep manure and, perlite and peat moss. Like I'll show that to you when it's time to water in the garden. Work in the garden. It's probably going to be at least another 4 to 6 weeks. And then we'll be able to start working in the garden. Start cleaning up out there, because in the fall I do not clean up my garden. Anyways, that's another video. So let me go clean this pot and we will set up my plants and wrap it up. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. There we go, all nice and clean. That calcium lime buildup is gone. What I should do, this one's still moist, the soil, but this one is dry because I just repotted it. So, because I want to speed it up, whoops, you're not in the camera. I am going to actually water the top, but trying not to get the leaves. You do not want the leaves to get wet. So I have a little, this is like a mustard or ketchup squeeze bottle. You can use it for salad dressing too. But this one is for my plants. It's always with my plants. And I'm just giving it a little bit of water here. All right, so the top is moist. We're going to put it together in here. And yes, I will lose some of these leaves, but that's okay. It's all part of the process. Don't forget, these plants have a survival instinct. Oh, look at that. I got a baby over here. They have a survival instinct just like we do. So they don't want to die. They will do everything in their power to survive, right? So I'm going to, I know that top dish is not going to hold the water, but the bottom one will. And there's some in here. I just wanted to make sure, because both of them have holes and then there's a tray. I wanted to make sure that the water will be in the tray for the plant to suck it up. Like, I have to figure out, do I water in here and then the excess goes in here? But will the plant still be able to suck it up from here, considering the pot does not touch that, it's touching this? You know what I mean? So I'm still learning, just like you guys. Well, if you guys are watching in order to do yourself. So what I could do is, no, that one's already wet. I don't want it overly wet. All right, we're going to leave it as is. I'm going to put it in my living room window. And I'll put this out in the garden, put this back in the bag. And that's everything I got for you. So just as a heads up, if you're doing YouTube, be careful what video you delete. Silly me, I can't believe I did that. I was so stressed out for probably like a good 5 hours. And then I thought, you know what? You live, you learn, you move on. So there we go. All right, that's everything I have for you. And once I'm finished repotting the plants that need to be repotted, I will do a houseplant tour again before summer hits. Like outdoor work starts. And then hopefully these guys will have bloomed. Right? That would be nice. Anyways, everybody take care. Thank you for visiting today. I hope you had a good time. Please like, subscribe, and share. Comment down below. I'd love to hear your stories, good or bad. Just comment down below so we can interact. And remember, do what makes you happy and everything else will fall into place. And I will see you on the next one. Bye for now.